Hi guys, how are you going? Just wanted to post another video with some more Aussie haul for you. Made a few stops today. I was very proud of myself for showing some kind of restraint at the MAC counter with the Lady Gaga 2 lipstick and lip gloss, but you know, I think it's important that we all remember that every cent of those products sold goes towards HIV research, the AIDS Foundation. So really it was the philanthropic side of me that decided to go back to the MAC counter and buy those colours from the collection. So, and I really love them, I really do. I wore them today and was very pleased with them. So the Lady Gaga 2, Viva Glam Gaga 2, it is an amplified. That is how it looks in the tube, and on my hand hopefully the light will show that up, but it's a really nice nudie brownie pink lip colour. I'm not wearing it right now, but I really like that, and it goes very nicely with the gloss, the Viva Glam Gaga 2 lip glass. That is how it looks, just a regular size lip glass, and the regular doe foot applicator, and on my hand swatched next to the lipstick. Hopefully that's focused and you can see that. So I really like those two. Again, you know, they would really go with any look as a neutral colour, a really smoky eye or a really light natural neutral eye. You know, it'll go with absolutely anything. Something that I was noting recently was a MAC Rubenesque Paint Pot, and I use paint pots usually as a base for eyeshadows. I have about 4 of them, just part of the regular line, the Painterly, the Bare Study, the Constructivist and the Rubenesque. And the Rubenesque looks absolutely beautiful in the jar. It's like a peachy, goldy, gorgeous colour, and the minute you put it on your eye it's like nothing. It's a real letdown for me, so I would still use it as an eyeshadow base, but really unhappy with it as far as how much promise the product has in the packaging versus what it looks like on the eye. But something I did buy to sort of counteract with that, the first thing I want to do with this eyeshadow is put it on the Rubenesque Paint Pot, but it's the expensive pink eyeshadow, and again I would have just gotten the pan for the palette, but in Australia you can only get it in the pan. But you know what, they do back to MAC in Australia, or at least at the counters in Perth, they you take back six used containers and you can get a free lipstick. So that is how it looks on my finger, and I'll just swipe it next to those others, or the lipsticks. Let's see if that'll show up. Yeah, so that's it on the end here. And I'm not sure if the light is showing it, but what I'm really pleased about with that is just it has the same, it just reminds me a lot of the Rubenesque paint pot, that it's a beautiful peachy colour with gold undertones through it, just beautiful. So I'm hoping that those two products together will really complement each other, and I'll keep you posted on that. And lastly, I was watching a video by Makeup by Ali. I have looked at these shade sticks many times before, and you probably recall from a US haul video previous that I did get the Shark Skin and the Gentle Lentil shade sticks, and I've always looked at the Beige-ing and thought that it was really pretty, and I relented and got that today. It's quite long wearing, I found. It's the lightest from their regular line, at least, of the shade sticks, but I imagine it would be really good for the inner corner and the you know, and anything that you want to highlight. I'm not sure if the light is showing it up there. There were 2 more that I saw today that I don't have. One of them was Shimmer Sands, or Shimmers, something like that. Or maybe not Shimmering Sands, I might be getting it mixed up with CoverGirl, but maybe it's called Shimmer Sand. I think something like that. That was really pretty. That was just slightly pinker. And I can't remember the name of the other one. Oh, Topographic, probably. That was really pretty. The 3 of them on my hand together looked really, really pretty, but You know, I have some Nyx Lip Pencils and some other paint pots that I'll probably use. I just thought that was really pretty and something that I would try, because they do set, the shade sticks, once you sort of put them on. You do have enough time to sort of just blend it, but they do set and they're longer wearing. But the other colours I'm not so interested in right now, but I was pretty excited about that Beige-ing. And I was saying Makeup Alley recently posted on her latest favourites video. She's absolutely gorgeous, that girl. Anything she has to say about makeup, her makeup always looks stunning, and she's beautiful to start with. But yeah, she named the Beige-ing as one of her favourites for the month. Another thing I picked up today was, this was actually, I think, from the reject shop. I probably paid $1 for that. A Bonne Belle Naturally Fresh Flavour Lipcare in lemon. I was just curious to see if that would, you know, work as well as other lip glosses I have, since it's nice and cheap. I have had good experiences with Bonne Belle. I have an idea that it's designed for, you know, little girls. Sometimes the pricing is that way, but nonetheless, I thought I would give it a go. One other beauty purchase I made from the Spotlight store was the BYS nail enamel, and I'm not really into the glitters, but I did get this one. The colour is called Silver Moon, and it's really, really holographic chunks, big hexagonal shapes and tiny little glitters as well in there. So looking forward to giving that a try over some random colour that I put on. Also in the same vein with the nail colour, and by the way, this is my first go with, what am I wearing? I'm wearing the Sephora by Opi in Metro Chic, and you know, I'm probably a year behind, I think, all the Americans, but you know, it takes a while to get organised, get these orders in, and then have some poor family member offer to mule for me on a holiday over there. So I'm finally trying the Metro Chic, and I really do like it. It is nice, a nice purpley, nice dark sort of muted purpley colour. Very nice. What else? Oh yeah, so I got today from MYER. I just went to see if they happen to have the new Opi collection, because I was walking past a pedicure salon and saw that they had the Opi Teenage Dream and the Not Like the Movies. Is that what it's called? Not Like the Movies. So I thought, oh, if it's out in the nail salon, it must be out in MYER. Actually, no, David Jones. Sorry, David Jones in my local mall does the Opi collection. So I did get Teenage Dream, which everyone's raving about. I don't know how me it is, but you know, willing to give it a bit of a try. Not Like the Movies is absolutely beautiful. You've probably seen your own reviews, but it's a grey duochrome with sort of a bluey greeny and then a purple duochrome, or bluey greeny with a purple on like a metallic grey base kind of thing. Really, really pretty. And I saw, is it Miss Jen Fabulous or Jen Fabulous? She did a video recently with Teenage Dream over Not Like the Movies, and it looks really nice on camera. So I'm looking forward to giving those a try in a few different combinations. And they were actually having a deal, buy two, I think, from the new collection and get something for free. So I got the Opi Start to Finish. It's a base coat, top coat and nail strengthener with, it's formaldehyde free. It's got an exclusive pro wide brush. I've got to say that I do love Seche Vite. The California warning on the back of Seche Vite doesn't really bother me. If you've lived in California before, you know that everywhere you go there's a warning about what's there or what's in the walls or what's on the floor or what's served in the restaurant. Everything's got a warning in the state of California. So I'm not sure. I am done having my children. I have 2 kids, and so the warning on the back of the Seche Vite doesn't really bother me so much, and that is by far definitely my favourite top coat. But, you know, I'm always looking for a nail strengthener and or a base coat. I have been trying the Seche Vite Ridge Filling base coat, and it's okay. Don't know if I see much of a difference. I don't think that my nail polish lasts any longer with that than anything else, but anyway. And then lastly, I stopped by the Inglot shop. Now, from what I can tell from American Beauty Guru videos, Inglot is available across the United States. I know they do actually have a store, a brick and mortar store in New York City, and it's great. It's a great brand. It is similar to MAC. If you go to Inglot and ask them how they compare, they would say that they still they have a really good range of colours, and that they are a little bit more economical than MAC, which is even more appealing in Australia, where MAC is quite a bit more expensive dollar for dollar than what you pay in America for it. So I was walking past and saw the price of their 10 eyeshadow palette, and I'm not sure if it's recently gone up or if it's to go up soon, but they have this palette system which is really interesting. It's all sort of magnetic and a bit different. You can get palettes which have a mirrored lid, but I like clear tops. These are magnetic, and you can take them back out. I could put them like in a Z palette or something like that, and the lid just sort of, I think the lid just sort of slides. It's got the 4 magnetic closures on each corner, so whichever way you wanted to open it up, you can do that. And then the lid itself, if you actually you can actually pull it off. But I just filled it with neutrals today. She sort of filled it in the order that, I just said lightest to darkest, so she filled it like that. I will do a more in-depth review of that later. You can get it in either these square shapes, slightly more grams of pigment than the round shapes, but they do also make the Inglot colours in the round shapes the same as MAC. So you could fill a MAC palette with the Inglot round singles if you wanted to. Or you could also get a Freedom palette just like this, but with round holes instead of the square holes. And one of the drawbacks, I guess, of this is that you can't, it's just a solid palette. It doesn't have an insert that you can, remove to put, odd shaped items in there or whatever. So I did go for the square because I think primarily if I decided to put it in a Z palette organised with my MACs, I would know at a glance which ones were my Inglot and which ones were my MAC. So these are my very, very first Inglot eyeshadows. I'm really excited to try them. They are really well thought of. I know Goss makeup artist, has a lot of good things to say. He wasn't impressed with the recent price increase, I think, which was quite substantial for the palettes. But, that's all right. And then they did have a few items for half price. Their Face and Body Illuminators. I got them in like the highlight, the blush, and the bronzy colours. All very nice. The 62, that just comes off really gold. It would be nice on the eye as well as the cheek highlight, or even mixed in with a foundation. I also got the 64, which is more sort of, it actually reminds me quite a bit of the NARS Orgasm illuminator that's out at the moment, and you can mix them with your foundations, put them under your foundations, over the top. And this one is a lot more bronzy, but Inglot products are really, really pigmented. A little goes a long way. You would want the tiniest bit if you were, to blend it on your cheeks as like a bronzer like this, or with a brush. You would just want the tiniest bit. So a few other things from shopping today that I saw coming that I'm really excited about was Clinique. They have a few things. They have some cream blushes which weren't as impressive to me as, I'm not sure how long they've been out for, but I think they're called the Uplighting Cream Illuminators or something, and they have one in natural, which is beautiful, one in peach, which is beautiful, one in blush, which is great, and also one in bronze. The 4 colours, they are absolutely stunning. I'm not sure, the woman at the counter was already talking with another couple people and making no plans of moving towards anyone else, and there were no prices there, so I just walked off because I'd had enough of a haul today anyway. But I'm really curious about those, so I might see if I can source them somewhere else, maybe for cheaper than the Chanel counter itself. But I did swatch them. Gorgeous. And then also I noticed at Priceline and at Kmart, the prestige area is looking rather empty, rather run down, or it's on sale, like it's on clearance. And I'm hoping that's because they'll be bringing in the new range of prestige, not prestige, Physicans Formula products. They do have in Priceline the Trio gel liners. I'm waiting for prestige to go on, for Physicans Formula, why do I keep saying prestige? Physicans Formula to go on sale at Priceline to get those, but I would really like the blue, the green, and the brown eye cream eyeliner trios. And also I'm waiting for that Happy blush with the little hearts. They're absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping they're coming to Australia soon. We'll keep you posted. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.